Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you had a good weekend, and welcome to this new video and your daily update on Bitcoin. We're going to do a full update on the price action today. What I expect, the opening so far, actually pretty good. Yesterday evening we had some volatility. We had a bit of a bear trap right here, dropped down into 94,700, but from there bounced back up relatively nicely overnight in the Asian session. Well, the volume could be higher, but the volume is actually, it actually went up nicely, up to $37 billion right now. So that's an increase of 76%. That's all good. And Bitcoin is actually performing relatively well here. So wanted to give you my thoughts on that. Before that, if you missed my video yesterday, we have quite a lot of economic data and kind of important economic news this week. Obviously, we are waiting for some sort of development on the whole tariffs situation. So that is something that will probably, most sources right now are saying Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll stick to that as well. But then we also on Tuesday and Wednesday have the testimony by Jerome Powell, and then on Wednesday we have the most important data this week, that is the CPI and inflation rate data. And then on Thursday we have initial jobless claims and PPI. That matters over the long term, but a little bit less than the inflation rate. So be aware of that and be prepared for that. But for now, let's get right into Bitcoin. So far, we're actually doing pretty good. And what I like most about Bitcoin right now, because what I've said over the last couple of days is that the most likely direction, in my opinion, is down, right? So my main level that I was aiming for is 93,000. At this point of time, I still do expect that. However, what I've seen this morning, which has changed my mind a little bit at least, is that I think the USDT dominance is actually looking pretty topped here. All right, we hit that major resistance level right here at 4.65%. I think it's most likely this is dropping down, and then outside of that, I think the kind of the fundamentals, the financial markets, etc., have actually opened relatively well as well. The dollar strength index and the S&P 500 here, you can see, opened actually lower. But the stock markets like recovered super quick and is actually now trading higher than the close on Friday. And the dollar strength index, if you zoom out, this has clearly, or at least clearly is a strong word, but it looks like this has lost its bullish momentum, which is great. All right, we want the dollar strength index to be bearish, for it to actually provide some reason to be bullish on crypto. So those fundamentals look great. Now, like I said, we're still waiting for some sort of a development on the whole tariff situation, and depending on that development and depending on how harsh that will be or how severe that will be, I think that's a better word, the stock markets can still drop down, right? So that is something to keep an eye on. But on the short term, fundamentals look fine. There's actually some sort of there's a Coinbase Bitcoin premium again, so that's good. So overall, short term, I actually have to be relatively bullish on Bitcoin here. Now, that's a possibility, right? Bitcoin is now trading within this range right here, between 101,000 and 93,000. I still do think, and that's based on my previous experiences on Monday. First of all, there is still quite a lot of uncertainty around the markets, and then outside of that, yes, short term the fundamentals look great. I agree. So that's also why I think we can reach higher here. But ultimately, that uncertainty is still there, and what you tend to see over the last couple of months actually. Is that it is always most likely that a Monday reverses. All right, so if the Monday starts bullish, it ends bearish, and if the Monday starts bearish, it ends bullish. That's a phenomenon you see quite often. So that, in combination with the uncertain fundamentals, makes me say that it is still most likely that we will continue this slow sell-off into 92,000. But short term, I am bullish, and short term I'm also looking for some long setups on strong altcoins, because you can actually see that certain altcoins right now are performing quite well. I'll cover some of them, but that's in other videos. For now, I think that's what you need to know. So thank you for watching, take care, and bye.